Sears Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing first play is Herbert. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's Herbert. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. A run now for the rookie out of Georgia. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Now it's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Herbert now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Julio Jones, 79 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Boswell good with the extra point. And And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a time. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. These two teams all tied after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a first down coming up. Play action. It's Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Young. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now here's Young. He's got his target. That's complete. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Julio Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Able to fight. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Young to throw it.
Pass complete.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. The return is Jones from the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Throwing, Young. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Young to throw it. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for KC. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. From 4 yards out. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Flush to his right. Escapes the sack. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
To throw, Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
To the right side and intercepted. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Here's Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. After the sack on first down, Herbert.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on third down, Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
2nd and 9.
Young will set to throw. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Young now.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To the air once more, Young. Caught by Gates, left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Young now from the 50.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Looking deep for Julio.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Here's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Herbert.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Here comes 2nd down. Herbert going to throw.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They get to him for a loss of 4. And it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Now Herbert.
That's into the hands of Edwards. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Here we go on 4th. Herbert, a desperation heave for the end zone.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Here's Young.
And that's complete to Gates. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Young. Able to find Jones. And he'll have a 1st down to the 45, but the tackle comes inbounds.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Young to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Now Young. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here's 1st down. Throwing, Herbert.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone. One last throw here for Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. The ball comes out. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA.